We are now joined by Mr. Arun Ji, the lawyer who is going to be representing Prajwal Revanna in the court. So thank you so much for talking to India today. So one question that the entire country is looking out for, when is Prajwal Revanna coming back? Has he gone for a vacation or how did he flee just hours after the polling ended?
See, as on today, the instruction what I have got or the instruction what has been given to me by my client is that whatever, like when he left the Bangalore or Ole Narsipura, it was already a pre-planned one.
Okay.
It's not like all of a sudden it was done, point one. And insofar as I believe probably your question is probably coming from in the background of a suspicion because of this case he has left. I believe that is not the case. It is a situation where he left and subsequently certain events have, like at least to my clients, from my client's position, it was not expected.
He didn't know that an SIT was going to be formed the next day and FIR was going to be filed.
Absolutely no. Absolutely no.
He wasn't tipped off about anything.
Nothing.
Okay. Sir, so in those videos that came out, is Prajwal Revanna saying that he's innocent or is he agreeing that it's him in those videos? What's the situation?
See, whatever the images or videos which is supposedly or which is been purportedly utilized by, which is been circulated.
Yeah.
My instruction is that he had an hint 1 year before that these kind of morphing images were to be used so as to defame him for various reasons. So for that purpose only 1 year back he had filed a civil suit and there was an injunction in his favor. And probably if at all the so-called victim or so-called aggrieved person, I believe probably they should have first gone to the civil court, shown that there is some genuine material with them, and then they could have always, they are open to take the steps before the criminal courts or elsewhere. But probably without doing anything before the consent court, now doing things probably only time will tell what is the best recourse my client would adopt.
So are you clearly saying that those videos are morphed then?
Very much. They are morphed.
Who do you suspect has leaked these videos without blurring the faces of victims?
See, madam, there are various dimensions to this. It's not only because going by what is there in the public domain, there is a driver who talks for whatever reason. There is one advocate, he talks about for some other reason. There is lot of political talkings which has been going on. As on today, in the interest of my client, in the interest of my case, which what I am being entrusted with, it would be not correct on my part to tell who is the reason. Probably time will tell. It will help me also to get the real truth so as to prove the innocence of my client.
So can you give us a specific date as to when Prajwal Revanna is coming back to India?
See, as on today, I have requested the SIT for 7 days time.
When is he coming back?
It could be tomorrow, it could be the 7th day. Okay. So I don't want to give any specific date. When SIT asked very same question, my answer was very same thing. So they should not feel bad that I have told you a very specific date to you and not to the SIT.
So you said that you've sought 7 days time for Prajwal Revanna to appear. But sir, when the matter is so serious and so sensitive that involves allegation of sexual perversion, sexual violence, sexual harassment, why 7 days time, sir? Why couldn't he take the next Lufthansa flight and come back to India?
For all those questions, madam, only time will tell the answers. Because when we have taken...
Then you are in touch with Prajwal.
I'll tell you. When we have taken a certain position in a court or at the investigation stage, if I start commenting on those kind of preposterous kind of a questions, saying that why he should not come tomorrow, probably I feel I would not be rendering justice to or rendering service to my client. All that I would say is that I am abiding for his request and the same request has been put across. I do not want to tell why he is not inclined to. Time will come, we will explain why this time is taken, why it takes time. In our system, it will take time. So for that purpose, we have taken 7 days.
But sir, when the matter is so sensitive that involves lives of scores of women, why the delay, sir?
See, madam, you have reiterating your question in a different way. I don't want to reiterate it. We have taken a certain stand because whatever my stand in the public domain now or talking anything in your media, it will have some influence even in the legal recourse what we are adopting in future. So I don't want to talk much about it.
Sir, his own domestic help, a 47-year-old woman, has filed his father H.T. Revanna and himself as A1 and A2, stating that when his mother Bhavani was not around, they used to sexually harass her and video call her daughter, talk in a very sexual manner. What does Prajwal have to say about all things?
See, as any accused person or as any individual when he's been facing with these kind of charges, we advocates would advise the best reply what you can give is deny it. There will be certain gray areas, there will be certain issues where it will demonstrate his truthfulness. Because if I'm answering these questions, then I need to talk about the motives of certain individuals or certain things. So I don't want to get into those answering to that question. But only thing what I can tell is that as on today, my client's instruction is that he will come, he will cooperate to the investigation. All that he requires is that 7 days time he will come and cooperate. What more?
What about the complaint filed by the woman?
See, police are there, they will take their steps.
What does Prajwal have to say on that?
I have told you, no, he is denying it. He is denying it. He is morphed. I have told you both. What he's been already taken, the stand taken in the civil case. I'm also telling what is my advice also. You deny it is the best thing. It is better not to certain things to be explained in the media or elsewhere. Because in the court, we will have the fullest opportunity to both the side in that event. It's not like that to the both the side there will be an equal opportunity. It is not like that I want to disclose there, don't want to disclose here. Where both will have an opportunity and both the judge or the person who is sitting there to decide these issues will have that benefit to see both the sides at a time. I talking something today here, tomorrow the victim talking something there, and thereafter I giving a reply. According to me, it was not correct.
So are you saying that all these things is just political vendetta against Prajwal Revanna?
It is one of the reasons.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So that was Arun Ji, the lawyer who is going to be representing Prajwal Revanna in the court. He says that this entire thing is just political vendetta. None of this is true, and that Prajwal Revanna is categorically denying the allegations that are leveled against him. And he says that time will only tell the truth about what unfolded. With camera person Madhuar, Anagha Keshav reporting for India Today from Bangalore.